how are you doing today? I hope that you're doing amazing and fantastic and wonderful. I have a surprise book haul today. When I say that we have the best bookish community in the whole entire world of ever, I mean that we have the best bookish community in the whole entire world of ever. Adrienne she lives here. She's a subscriber of mine and she's a librarian. And she messaged me, and hold on, Cleo wants in. She messaged me and she was like, are there any YA 2021 releases that you are dying for? Sequoia is about to end and I'm offloading hundreds of books. So I have 20 mysteries here, and sci-fi and thrillers and fantasy, because you know that that's my jam. That's the kind of books I read. Cleo's going to clearly knock down that whole entire stack before I can even talk to you about them. Do I know anything about all of these? No. Some of them, yes, but I am excited to have a whole entire like library full of some YA, thriller, sci-fi, fantasy kind of things. So if this is the kind of haul for you, welcome. If you're new here, hi. I'm so excited that you're here. But let's dive into, let's grab these right here first. Okay, so the first book is The Obsession, Boy Meets Girl, Boy Stalks Girl, Girl Gets Revenge. This is by Jessie Q. Suntanto. I love the cover. By the way, YA covers are always so cool and eye-catching. That is The Obsession. I'm obsessed. See what I did there? Guys, you follow me for the puns, really. That's what you follow me for. The next one is In the Ravenous Dark by A.M. Strickland. I have not heard of this book before. I wonder what the cover looks like. Oh, that's pretty on the spine. That's really, really nice. Okay, so it just says power never dies and neither does desire. All right, this cover's really, really cool. I love the very like monochromatic theme. All of Us Villains. This is by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman. I like the cover. It says Blood Before All of Us Paradise. That is a, oh, look at that. That's so pretty. The blood moon rises. The blood veil falls. The tournament begins. Oh, I love tournament books. That sounds fantastic. Every generation at the coming of the blood moon, ooh, it gives me Buffy the Vampire Slayer vibes. 7 families in the remote city of Ilvernath each name a champion to compete in a secret tournament to the death. Okay, that one's probably gonna go on my TBR. Yeah, 100%. 100%. All right. This one looks super creepy and super good. It's called The Buried by Melissa Gray. No light, no contact, nowhere to hide. Says, you must always tell the truth. You must avoid the light of the sun. You must never touch skin to skin. And you must never go outside. Ooh, okay, that's creepy. It has like The Buried, but it's got like this little peek into it. And then the inside looks like old paper. Oh, I'm digging that. Oh, I'm digging that. That sounds super, super cool. I might have to do like a month of YA reads. Would any of you guys be interested in like a vlog of YA? This one looks like sci-fi. You guys know I'm already down for sci-fi. The Devil Makes 3 by Tori Bovalino. I don't know if it's sci-fi, but it says, there is a book in a crypt, a book forgotten by time and religion and history itself. I'm already reading this, guys. I'm already reading this. A book they never should have opened. Never should have opened. Guys, a book that, okay. Yep, you have me sold. This is Fade Away by E.B. Vickers. That's a really cool cover. It's a really cool cover. I always have to look at the naked book. I don't know. Is it weird that I call it the naked book? But like, it's naked. Naked. Ugh. There were thousands of people watching my best friend, hundreds of cameras snapping and shooting his every move. But when the show's over, we all look away, so nobody saw it happen. Nobody saw how or why, or even exactly when he disappeared. Okay, this next one, its cover is freaking fantastic. Like, that cover art automatically has me, right? Like, it even goes to the back. Look at that cover art. I love it. It's called The Great Big One, A Million Ways to Die, One Life to Live. J.C. Geiger. And look at that pop-up blue there. That is so, so nice. All right, let's grab the next stack. Oh, guys, I carried this all in one stack from the dining room all the way to my office. And none of the books fell. All right, we've got some Marvel here. We've got Gamora and Nebula, Sisters in Arms. I love that it's got the beveled edges, which is super nice. And it's just sleek black. Just sleek black. Of course it is. I mean, why would it? They don't need frills. They don't. They don't. It says, trust was the biggest lie in the galaxy. If you don't know about Gamora and Nebula, I'm not going to tell you too much about it, but this is sort of like a story about them. That's all you got to know. I have an extra Pride and Premeditation, which I already own. Actually, yeah, I already own this and I've read it and I loved it. I have the next one pre-ordered, but it's a Jane Austen murder mystery by Tirzah Price. Love, love, love this so much. I read Pride and Prejudice and then read this, and it was a fun comparison to the classic. We have a classic apple bleeding in Burden Falls. It looks pretty creepy, by Kate Ellis. This town is rotten to the core. The town of Burden Falls drips with superstition, from rumors of its cursed waterfall to dead-eyed Sadie, the disturbing specter who haunts it. Ooh, we got that red with that white cover. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, this one I'm super excited about. I have had this on my list for a while. It is The House of Hollows by Crystal Sutherland. Just look how stunning that is. But then you look into the details and it gets creepier and creepier. So, one, the cover is absolutely stunning. It's got this beautiful purple, or as Alex would call it, burble. Iris Hollow and her two older sisters are unquestionably strange. As children, they disappeared on a Scottish city street, only to return a month later with no memory of what happened to them or where they'd been. This is already on my TBR. Cleo, come up here. The next book I have is The Woods Are Always Watching by Stephanie Perkins. Got The Woods Are Always Watching. Ooh. Best friends Nina and Josie spent high school as outsiders, but at least they had each other. But now with college and 2,000-mile separation looming over the horizon, they have one last chance to be together. A 3-day hike deep into the woods of Pisgah National Forest. You already know something's gonna happen. Like, why are you going in the woods by yourself? You just shouldn't, but you do. We have The Dead and the Dark by Courtney Gould. That is a really, really, really awesome cover. It's a really pretty cover. It says, the dark has been waiting and it won't stay hidden any longer. Something is wrong in Snakebike, Oregon. Teenagers are disappearing, some turning up dead. The weather isn't normal and all figures point to the TV's most popular ghost hunters who have just come to town. Ghost hunters. Yes. All right. The last stack of books. We've got Moth Me, or Me Moth. It might be Moth Me. Ooh, the cover's really cool. I really like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but they have an embossed moth on the front of it. Before my grandfather died, he taught me a lot of what we think we know about moths as flimsy as their delicate wings, that sprinkle dust and death like whispered omens. Grandfather used to say there are no omens, just balance. Balance is what brings about magic. That is so cool. We've got Darling by Kay Ancrum. Not all lost boys should be saved, it says. You've heard this story before, but this time it won't end the way you think. Ooh, it's a retelling of Peter Pan. On Wendy Darling's first night in Chicago, a boy called Peter appears at her window. He's dizzying, captivating, beautiful. So she agrees to join him for a night on the town. I don't know, do I want my thought process of Peter Pan to be totally shook? I don't know, but it might be. We've got The Hollow Inside by Brooke Lauren Davis. I fell asleep with rage that warms me from the pit of my stomach to the tips of my fingers. It fills me to the brim and wraps me up tight and whispers sweetly in the dark, maybe I am the villain, but at least I'm not a victim. Ooh, okay. I learned a new word, slaps, that the cool kids say. That slaps. Okay, yeah, I had to Google it. Where Secrets Lie, Ava V. Gibson. Is it weird that I have to like see it in the viewfinder first to really understand everything that it's showing? That's a cool, that's cool. I like that. We were the same as we'd always been, closer to perfect than anything I knew, steady and real, eyes teary with laughter in the relentless heat of the sun, forever tangled up in one another, my boys and me, dreaming breathlessly into the sky. All right then, all right. This one is beautiful. She's Too Pretty to Burn by Wendy Hurd. Oh, back cover. Man, these graphic designers, they know what's up. They know what's up. It is an electric romance set against a rebel art scene, sparks lethal danger for two girls in this expertly plotted teen thriller. You're So Dead by Ash Pearsons. They're dying for followers. Oof. Plum Winter has always come in second to her sister, the unbelievably cool, famous influencer, Peach Winter. And when Peach is invited to an all-expenses-paid trip to a luxurious art and music festival for influencers on a private island in the Caribbean, Plum decides it's finally her time to shine. So she intercepts the invite and asks her two best friends, Sophia and Marlo, to come along to the fest with her. It'll be a spring break they never forget. Oh. And last, but certainly not least, is They'll Never Catch Us by Jessica Goodman. The Steckler sisters are only a year apart. They're as different as sisters can be. Single-minded, driven Stella keeps to herself. Ellie is no less ambitious, but she has fun with friends and a social life too. The only thing the sisters have in common is cross-country running until Mila Keene comes to town. Okay, so that is a impressive stack of YA thrillers and sci-fis and fantasy books. I know that there are a handful that will be going onto my TBR shelf soon. Which one are you excited for that you want me to read? Do you want to see me do a vlog of reading one of these books or a few of the books? Let me know down below. But that's the end of this chapter of Courtagonist. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, happy reading. Bye.